guys, I'm Woodcraft Hamster, and I thought I'd do a quick video today about what I use when I go out for either an overnighter or a bit longer. And essentially it's this, it is the Snugpak Ionosphere. Now it's not the only shelter system that I use. I use tarps, I use hammocks and that kind of thing, but I thought I'd do a quick review on this today. And this is a really good little, it's almost a, well, it is a tent, but it's classed as a bivy tent. And as you can see, it packs down really small. You know, it's just a little bit longer than my forearm, and you get quite a lot for the small package that it comes in. And what I thought I'd do, I've got a nice little clearing area behind me. I've already brushed away all of the twigs and sticks and things, and I thought what I'd do is I'd set it up in real time on the camera. I may well fast forward it through, but I will tell you how long it actually takes at the end. But it's a very simple piece of kit. So what I'll do, let me set this up and then I'll bring the camera a bit closer in so you can have a look at it properly. So it comes in two parts, guys. You've got an inner and an outer. If the weather's good, you can just use the inner. It's got a nice bug mesh around it. And all it really takes is two poles. I'm not sure if I'm going to bother pegging it out just yet, but let me get these in and we'll go from there. Right guys, so that's the poles in, and literally that is it. What I should mention is the poles are also colour coded. So on the front end you've got a little bit of sort of green tabbing on the rungs that the poles go through, just so you know which poles to use. And all I'm going to do now is just very quickly peg it out. I'll show you what it looks like without the outer on, and we'll go from there. So there we go guys, that's about it. What I'll do, let me take the camera off the tripod and I'll take you for a little walk around. So as you can see, it's quite roomy in there. Got a really fine bug mesh going all the way around, so you, as I say, if the weather's good, you can literally just sit in it as it is, maybe throw a tarp over the top if you're concerned, but you get a lot of airflow through there, which is really nice. You've got one main entrance, which is just here. And that door just folds back. There's a corresponding one on the outer as well. And as I say, inside here, I mean, there's enough room for me and my pack and my boots. And it's a comfortable sized bivy or tent. Now what I'll do, let me take you back to the tripod. And we'll just very quickly throw the outer on just so you can see what that looks like as well. And what I meant to say guys is the outer's actually got little velcro tabs on it. And what that does, that actually sits or clips around the poles. Which holds it on, gives it a bit of extra strength. And there's also extra guy lines on there as well, so you can peg it out to your requirements. So let me bring you back off the tripod again, guys. So what I've not done what I can do, sorry, should I say, is I can pull this down, bring this down a little bit further, but as you can see, all the way around on the inner, you've actually got a waterproof fly sheet on the bottom, so I'm not too concerned by that. And what we have, obviously I can tidy that outer up a little bit. There's a couple of guy lines on the sides here that I haven't, where are we? Just here there's a guy line, so I can sort of pull that out a little bit more if I need to. But all in all, this is a really nice, really comfortable little bivvy tent. So again, if you've got bad weather, you put the outer on like this, you can still get, let's see if I can do this one-handed, very unlikely. Bear with me guys, let me just put you down for 1 second. That's better. Right, so there's your entrance. So you've got corresponding zips. These can be pulled back. Undo that zip a little bit more there. And then again, hopefully the camera's got enough light to see by, but inside here, you know, you've got a really, really nice amount of space. But I'm just going to pop in there. Let me get in. I'll show you what I mean. So this is me laying down, guys. I've got about 6 to 8 inches of clearance at my head end, so I can get some kit down there if needs be. Down by my feet, I've probably got another foot. And again, if I move to maybe one of the sides, you know, you could get a second person in here. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it unless you were particularly close, but you could get a second person in here at a real pinch. So whether you were going to use this as a, let me see, you know, you could use it maybe as a sort of an emergency tent to keep in your bag. It's certainly small enough and light enough to do that. Alternative, you can use it as I do, and this is my kind of preferred tent if I'm going to be camping on the ground and not in a hammock. And as I say, I've got room to get my pack in here. I can get my boots in if I want to, especially if the weather's poor. And again, this tent, in conjunction with, say, a small tarp, which I do normally carry with me, is really, really good. You can put the tarp up sort of just above the doorway of the entrance, gives you a little bit of room to get in and out if the weather's bad. Also gives you a small area where potentially you can cook under, or you can sort of sit just outside of the tent underneath it. Yeah, I just find it a really useful combination. So anyway guys, that is my Snugpak Ionosphere. I think it's a really, really good tent for the money. It's a really nice, small, light package. I can fit that in a 35 litre day pack, along with a few other little bits, and I can quite happily go for a night out without carrying too much weight. It doesn't take up any more room than my, what do I use? My Hennessy hammock. I've got the larger ASIM version with the hex fly, which I will do a video on at some point. Sorry guys, I'm being attacked by mozzies. But yeah, it's a really, really nice tent. I'd highly recommend it to anybody if you're looking for something small and lightweight. As I say, you can get your own kit in there as well. A lot of these small bivvy tents are literally only big enough for one person, and I've used a few in the past. Absolutely nothing wrong with them, but then you have to leave your pack outside. You've got the security side of that, just in case someone wanders along and tries to pick it up while you're asleep. And also you need to make sure that you cover it so that it doesn't get wet if the weather turns bad in the night. So as a very small tent, this is absolutely ideal for me. But I hope it was useful guys. Comments and questions in the box below. Hit like and subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I hope you'll all join me next time. Thanks guys.